Action.
Reims, France, flying P-47, and the battle was right along the German-French line. And we were strafing an airfield, German airfield, about 90 miles beyond the line. And I had a direct hit on my propeller with an aircraft gun. And it knocked one blade off. I was able to go back about 20 miles, and the whole propeller came off. I crash landed in this field. And so I hid in bushes for about a day and a half. And then at night I would walk along heading toward the line. And come daylight, I didn't know where I was. I saw a sign in this field. I thought, I'll go in. It might tell me the direction. Walked over there and it said, during that time, it said, Octoon Mining. Man, it was a minefield. Man, we talk about somebody puts your foot back. But anyway, it took 9 days to get out. And I found a potato field there and got me some potatoes and ate them raw to eat. And about the 9th day, I come upon this group of American soldiers from the 101st Airborne. And they didn't believe I was an American. Because that was what the Germans were doing. They had men in American uniforms going through. So they put me in this prison compound with a bunch of Germans. The older Germans crowded around me and wouldn't let the younger Germans get near to me because they knew what they'd do. And they finally called my group and confirmed who I was, and then I got out. But went back to the airstrip.
Wasn't there a family, a German family that helped you?
Wasn't a German family, it was I don't know, a Russian, I think. They were not German. But they let me sleep in their porch one night, and they gave me the directions. And they could hardly speak English, and I couldn't speak with their language. We were making sign language. But if it hadn't been for the older Germans, I would have been stabbed to death by those young Germans.
Just because you were a fighter pilot, or they thought you were a spy, or what?
They hated the fighter bomber pilots. We were fighter bombers. At that time, Fighter 47, we weren't called fighters, we were called fighter bombers because we did a lot of bombing. The 47 P-51 was a good aircraft for dogfighting and for long range, but it wasn't any good for low altitude because it was so easily shot down. So they switched us over to P-47 in August of 44.
So if you were carrying bombs, were they wing clip bombs and fuselage clip bombs? I mean, you didn't have a bomb bay, so.
No, they'd have these brackets up either on the other side of the left wing and the right wing. And you'd have the thing in the cockpit you'd pull up and release them.
Did you have to arm them before they dropped, or were they armed
No,
already?
They were self-arming. When you pull that thing that made the clamps go like this, that was also pulling pins that would open up the arm.
So when you got back to base, how long did they give you off before you had to get up and fly again?
Pardon?
When you got back to base after being shot down and working your way back. How long before you had to fly again?
For about 3 weeks. It took that long for them to okay my going back and flying, because at that time, if you went down behind enemy lines and invaded like I did, and you went down again, and the Germans would find out, they would shoot you as a spy.
Really? Even though you were in uniform?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Well, because it just did. It was just an excuse. Everybody hated. When we got into Nancy, there was 7 pilots hung up on lamps around town. Just because they were fighter bomber pilots. They hated us.
They didn't do that to other groups, though, did they?
Pardon?
They didn't do that to the other pilots, just to fighter bombers?
Yeah.
How did they know they were fighter bomber pilots? Just happened to know what plane they were in, they were shot down?
Yeah. They would know what plane it was. The B-47 could carry 2 500-pound bombs, plus it had 8 50 caliber machine guns.
Did it have a cannon?
4 in each wing.
Did you have cannons as well?
No.
Because I know it didn't. The Spitfire had a nose cannon, didn't it?
Some of the Spitfires had 20 millimeter cannon. Then the P-39 had a 37 millimeter cannon. But that was the one that had the engine behind you. I flew the 39 down in Yuma, Arizona. The only planes I ever flew in combat was the P-51, P-47, the Spitfire. I had one mission on a B-26 bomber.
Really? I didn't know about that. What were you doing then?
Huh?
What was your role on that?
I was co-pilot.
Was the 26 the Marauder?
Yeah.
That's the twin engine with the split tail?
No, that was the split tail was P-25.
25, okay, also known as the Flying Coffin.
Yeah.
So
No, the P-46 was the flying coffin.
so what was the, so you flew a B 20 what?
B-26.
26, okay, but it's a twin engine, it wasn't a quad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marauder, it was the Marauder.
Okay, but it has a single tail.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the mission?
We were going to the storage place just up of Brest.
And you only flew the one time? Only the one mission in the bomber?
Yeah.
What was they, just short a pilot?
No, this fellow I grew up with, that I knew in high school, Reed Griffith, he was a bombardier, and he taught them in to let me go.
So you just wanted to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.